you.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Wired. Today we are at the wonderful great outdoors. Welcome to the new normal outside of circuit breaker. Finally, everybody has a chance to come out from hiding from our quarantine, and now we come to a beautiful place that belongs to Joan, and I'll let her introduce herself to you.
Hello, hi Peter, hi everyone. My name is Joan. You are at 3 Arts Pottery Studio, and here we run classes for students who are interested to learn pottery.
So what makes you really, decide to open up a pottery studio? I mean, it's so rare in Singapore to have a pottery studio.
Well, I studied pottery. I took 2 classes in university. At that time, I was also doing a class on East Asian ceramics, and I wanted to do hands-on. And hands-on is something that I really enjoy. Creating things, making bowls and cups that eventually I can use at home to eat my meals. It all just started as a hobby, a passion, and just things that I enjoy.
Are Singaporeans naturally inquisitive, right? If you ask me, I would rather go and buy a plate from IKEA.
Most of the people who come here are people who want to try new things, and then they progress from beginners. Then you see, from them struggling to make a small little cylinder, a cup, and then you see their resilience and their determination really pull through. Then you see, they go to intermediate, they go to advanced, after that they really progress to make big vases like the senior potters. And then people who eventually, I want to learn more so that I can make a whole dinner set for my house. Some of the very senior potters, they go on to make very nice sculptural things like teapots, sculptures, rhinos, the Fulu show statues that you saw in the studio. Yeah. For the new students, I guess the one thing that you frequently hear is, I cannot center the clay. So 10 lessons of 3 hours, you may not understand how to steady your hands so that it's really very, very steady in the middle as the clay turns. So some people take 6 months instead of 10 weeks. Yeah. Persevere until they can get it done, and don't give up, and just enjoy the process, do slowly.
What kind of reactions do you see being observed when a student finally created his first masterpiece,
Yeah, they're always very happy if they can center the clay and bring out a very perfectly straight cylinder.
Has it posed any challenges to how you run your pottery studio so far?
With all the restrictions, right? Suddenly you have to change your system and change your process, and then you must limit the number of people who come. You must make sure that they are distanced, like fewer people who come to the studio and earning like so much less money and so much more work. So it's kind of challenging, but no choice, so just try our best.
Has it really impacted the learning experience of the students in this way?
I think the main difference is that there's fewer people, but the experience is still the same because everybody sits at their wheel, and when you come, you have one wheel to yourself, you see. So you sit at the wheel and you just practice and do your artwork. There's no difference in that part.
If there's one piece of advice you would like to give our audience really pertaining to the craft and the art of pottery and how you feel about it, what would that advice be?
I think what's most relevant, pottery and the situation now in the world and life in general, is to not give up, have hope, and fight another day, live on to fight another day. Because in pottery you definitely have failures. Sometimes it's not any fault of yours, right? So similar to the situation now, maybe people are really feeling hardship and very difficult times, and nobody likes to change. There's a lot of inertia. No, I have to live a new lifestyle. I guess with each day comes new opportunities. And as my mentor would say, everything is perfect. So I try to remember that, and no matter how difficult it is, there's a reason why something like this happened. It builds your fortitude. You just have to learn to pull through it, and along the way, you forge better relationships with your colleagues, for example, with your customers also, because everybody is like banding together to try to survive through this period.